Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with Learn Plan Profit. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing Friday. Today is January 7th. The overall market is up a little bit over nearly 1%. We're really over a little bit over half of a percent. But it looks like we're experiencing a little bit of a pullback on Tesla. Right at market open, I have a super small position size as of right now. Like many of you guys saw, one of my biggest focuses, especially yesterday. Are you guys experiencing issues with TD Ameritrade right now? This thing better, like it's not filling my market order. Okay, TOS is freezing, TOS is lagging. And look at that. I guess it did fill me down here. All right, here it goes. I'm not going to do anything too aggressive or too crazy. This week has been super eventful. I think a lot of us can agree on that. It's been so fortunate to be able to take advantage of the set list of opportunities that presented itself. You know, Tesla being a very big focus of mine, at least for a lot of you guys. Some of you guys were focusing on NIO. Some of you guys did very well with PLUG. There's a lot of activity, and wow, we're still pushing up on this. So let me go ahead and lock in some of my profits here. I sold 100 once again when I meant to sell 50. All right, let's see what we got going on. It's every time that I do the market order, and I make this mistake too often now where, again, I know. I have people that message me over Discord. They're like, Ricky, you keep making the same mistake. I know. But a really nice push right now on BABA. Definitely reduced my position size, so I guess it's not a horrible idea, but now we just wait for a pullback. Yeah, market orders suck. Definitely when there's this much activity, it's a little bit different, right? It doesn't hurt to be able to control, right? But it really just depends on how urgent you are to get filled on an exit or a sell. So alrighty, we'll see where we go from this. One of the things that I did want to update you guys on is, let's see where SQs is at. There it goes. Tesla is consolidating. I'm going to set my alerts on this. We are at 180-day highs. I feel like it was just yesterday that Tesla was trading at $750. Let's look at this. Well, it was 2 days ago, right? 2 days ago, Tesla was trading at around $750. 2 days ago, not yesterday, but the day before that. Crazy. Is this not crazy? 2 days ago. So, and I'll show you. You guys know that I make just very simple videos on YouTube updating people on my position. This is for obviously trading, right? This is not so much focused on the investing side. I cannot stress this enough. I only have 55 shares. I only held 40 shares overnight. When's the last time that you guys have seen me hold less than 50 shares on Tesla? And you guys might be asking, well, Ricky, why? Why are you only holding 40 shares overnight? And it's like, Tesla is just, it's so overbought. It's so bullish that I see what, you can't, really be upset with anyone on why they're deciding to continue to hold Tesla, right? Tesla's just so bullish right now. No question about it, right? But we have to be prepared, And I love Tesla as it pushes up. I think we all do. That's not a question, right? I think we all do. But I want to be able to prepare for a pullback. If this thing goes back down to, as of, when I was doing a quick little analysis on the 20-day 1 hour chart, if this thing pulls back to the SMA line, which it, most often does, right? If it pulls back to 700, I just I want to have an effective, you know, dollar amount that I can buy at a better deal. I think it's great, and this is why I held 40 shares overnight, because it is super bullish, but it's so overbought that I don't think Tesla's going to crash. That's not what I'm saying. And I know you guys understand versus the people just on YouTube, right? But I don't think it's crazy to say that, once we do begin to pull back, that it can get to the lower $700 levels, right? It does this all the time. When it, on the 180-day chart, you can see that when it, broke and hit, highs of nearly 600, right? It pulled right on back to 550. It broke up to highs of 650. It pulled right on back to sub 600. It hit highs of 700, nearly. Pulled all the way right back to sub 650. So this isn't a surprise. It shouldn't be. It should just be something that we prepare for. It's not like, hey, is Tesla going to pull back? That's not a question. Do you get what I mean? It's like, it shouldn't be a, oh no, it's not pulling back. Really? You think Tesla is going to, I agree, Tesla is so bullish, and sometimes, I catch myself scratching my head because it's like, dude, when is this going to pull back? But it happens. It happens, and we all know it does. So all I want to remind you is it's so amazing when things are going in our favor, right? But it's also in our best interest to prepare for a worst case scenario. So I hope that you guys understand the importance of that. And again, I know I bore so many of you when it comes down to this stuff. If your intention was to invest in Tesla, then I understand why you're not selling. That this conversation that I'm having is not for you, right? But if your intention is to day trade Tesla and you're buying at these levels and you're buying at these levels aggressively, it might not hurt to have an exit plan. You get what I mean? But yes, crazy. So there goes, really nice push up on Tesla. It just went from sub 840 to, what is that, 850 nearly? 848, 849. Crazy. Baba consolidating, waiting for a pullback. I want to buy a little bit more. Let's see. Is it at these levels that we have 1% margins? Okay. I'm going to buy small. I'm going to buy in $50 increments. I'm going to buy what makes sense to me, right? So, spot on Ricky, good information. Yeah. But Ricky, it's going to Mars. No, I hope it does. I really hope it does, right, Dustin? And I feel like sometimes I can't say that stuff on YouTube. I can't even joke around because people get so sensitive. They're like, how dare you say that Tesla's going to pull back? I'm like, dude, I'm invested in Tesla. Like, it's in my best interest for it to go up. But I'm not going to just only speak great things about a company and hope that so I convince everyone to do the same thing as I do. It's like, it's so closed-minded to think that it won't pull back, Yeah, trigger warning. It's crazy how they're like, no, hodl Tesla. I'm selling Tesla at $1,000 a share. And I'm like, then why at 1,000? What's the difference from 850 to 1,000? Why at $1,000 is that a significant price point that it makes a difference? Like, why? People make up these numbers in their head. I think it could hit 1,000 for sure. But why 1,000? Why are you selling at 1,000? Do you know what I mean? It's like, why? Why 1,000? Why not 1,100 or 1,500? No, 1,000. How strange. Look at that. Baba with a nice push. Are we going to see a breakout right now? Hey, Leanne. How you doing? All right, Lulu pulling back a little bit. Who decided to lock in profits yesterday on Lulu? During the live trading, we hit overall highs. Did you guys see that? Just gonna buy 10 more shares. Just pulling on back to the EMA line. Watch out for a potential breakout pattern, right? So I'm gonna set my alerts. Just because I buy something does not mean that you should. I make mistakes all the time. Baba, wow, PLTR. Insane. Let's see. All right. Look at that. Wow. Ooh, I bought some Tesla. Tesla with the little pullback for the boys. The boys and the ladies. Ladies, don't forget. Don't think I forgot about you. Let's see where we're at. Five shares at a time. I'm going to take over Tesla 5 shares at a time. All right, you guys heard it here first. If you don't mind me asking, are you still in a relationship? I am not. Way to make me cry. Just kidding. No. Yeah. I am as single as a Pringle. Tesla takeover. I like it. Oh, here it goes. I am in a relationship right now with all of you. You guys are my relationship. The only relationship I need. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? I feel so special. Yeah, so when you guys go on your Facebook and on Instagram and it says, are you in a relationship? You have to be taken and then at me. All right, totally kidding. Please don't do that. The next Voice for sure. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna hit American Idol, The Voice. What's another one of those? Stick to trading. Oh no, that is too good. I like that response. Hey, it's the constructive criticism that I appreciate. All right, let me try again. Ready, Nico? You are so beautiful. I actually don't even know that song. I just know that little verse. How do you determine position size? Based off of the consistency of the overall direction. So if something is very inconsistent, I'm more likely to not have a position or a very light position because of its inconsistencies. When it comes down to, I see something that is like oversold, right, based off of what highs it hit and something pulled back, I see potential for a reversal, but because it's so inconsistent, I'm not going to buy 100 shares and hope it recovers. I'm going to, add a little bit as it begins to consolidate. And if we get confirmation, I'll buy more confidently. Do you get what I mean? Let me know if that makes sense. Don't quit your day job. Sing some Bad Bunny, Ricky. That is hilarious. You guys crack me up. Here it goes. All right. Let's see. Wow. Shoot. I missed out on that little push. Let's see where we're at. There it goes, pulling back to the EMA line. Let's see if we can get it. I'm still gonna do $5 increments. I was about to do 15, but nah. Testing again. Good sign on this as it begins to reverse. Do you guys see how this was making lower highs, right? This was making lower highs and lower lows. A good sign on this is pulling back is not the bad part. If it pulls back and it makes higher lows, that's what we're looking for. So when it pulls back, I just don't want it to go as low as it did before. That's that upward staircase pattern that I'm looking for. So does it mean that we have to get it? Of course not. Does it mean that that's something that we're looking for? Yeah. If we see that, then I can more confidently buy more of Tesla, right? I liked it, dude. How many shares did you hold overnight? Moses, where were you? How many shares did I hold overnight and did I talk about? I can't believe, Moses, I'm totally kidding. I wanted to be dramatic. But does anyone know how many shares I held? I held a very light position based off of how many I normally hold. There it goes. 40. There it goes, 40. I only said it like 10 times. I normally hold 50. But I only held, what's it called? I held less because I found it to be more on the overbought side. Make sense? Oh. You guys see that? I think I tried to sell more than my entire position again. I need to stop clicking it so quick, I think. All right. Baba pulled back. Baba pulled back. We just picked up on 50 shares. I like it. We picked up 50 shares for a better deal than what I sold them for. That's what I like to see. You're selling 40 again? I am. Dun, dun, dun. We've seen a resistance right around. Oh, you guys might be asking, well, Ricky, why are you selling at these levels? Honestly, I would sell anything above 854, just based off of a lot of consolidation during the pre-market session. Do you guys see that? So I'm not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as a perfect exit, at least not in my eyes, right? We don't know exactly where it's going to peak out at. This thing can go back to 800, 900, right? Or it can pull back to 800. So what I try to look for, and look, it just broke below the EMA line, so now it's pulling back. But the things that I like to look for are when it reaches, and it looks like it already did, but it reached 852, and 852 was a previous support level, and old support levels become new resistance levels. So I should have been more aware of that. I should have paid a little bit more attention, and there it goes, pulling back pretty hard. I can buy 5 shares here. And this is the beautiful thing about having a lighter position. I'm not so worried about the pullbacks. It's not something that's like concerning me necessarily. It's not like I have 180 shares of Tesla as it pulls back, right? That would be a little bit more concerning to me. So correct, Joe. I mean, Tesla, while it's trading right intraday, the whole reason that I don't hold like 200 shares and just consistently hold that overnight is because of because of how overbought it is. But throughout the day, I do agree the margins might not be worth it for you, which is why you maybe shouldn't trade it. But the way that I trade Tesla and the way that I've been focusing on trading Tesla is, I'll only hold 40, 50 shares overnight. But when it comes down to intraday plays, when I can see the low points, when I can see the high points during normal trading hours, then I do my part in locking in profits. And then as it pulls back, I'll buy more, right? And then as it pulls back, I'll buy more, and then I'll do the same thing. I'll buy more when it pulls back, and then I'll sell more when it pushes up. So it's something that has been working well for me. If you are very correct, though, if the margins are not worth it, what the heck? It literally, look at that. I'm not doing this. Your mouse is about to die. I know, punk. David, I saw that. Oh no. Ah, dang it. I missed out on it. That got so close to my limit order. I can't believe it didn't fill me on that one. Yep, pulling back. Testing support. Sometimes I do feel like they don't want to fill my orders. But again, and then I realize and I remember that you're, one person's super insignificant in the grand scheme of things. So it's just all that placebo, all in my head. So if you want to grow on TikTok, just post profits. Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of people on TikTok. I actually don't see too many traders. I don't follow anyone that trades. But yeah, all they do is they either post profits and then they say to trade options or something like that, or they don't really explain what they did. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it, but I guess the kids like it. That's not what I want to do though. So I definitely want to be more consistent on TikTok, but I'm not going to do it in a way that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me, and it doesn't align with my focus on YouTube. So I think it would be, if anything, it would do more harm than good, because if they go from here and then the cross promotion on another platform, and then on YouTube I'm much more in depth, but on TikTok I'm much more basic, I just don't know if that would be the best. But that's just my 2 cents. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Look at that. Ooh. Of course. Of course. I sell, goes up. Of course. There it goes. What are we at for the day? 3,600, 3,700 on the day. So very, very grateful. This week has been insane, man. This week has been absolutely insane. There's no other way for me to put it. It's been insane. And I've been enjoying it. But we just have to continue to, collect ourselves and remind ourselves that we're not invincible. If you continue to trade this aggressive or think that you're invincible and that, things have to go according to your plan, it's just one bad trade that can wipe out a majority of your profits, if not all of them. So I just try to continue to remind myself multiple times a day. And I try to do the same thing with you guys. I know I annoy a lot of you guys with what I say, because it's such a consistent reminder of like, hey, don't forget to lock in profits. And you guys are like, dude, Ricky, we freaking get it. We get it. Like, but we'll see. I'm just waiting for, a red day is going to happen. That's always what I'm thinking. Like, I have not had a red day this week. We've killed it this week. Absolutely. Right. I'm just like, dude, the more my green streak continues, the more I think in the back of my head, holy smokes, I need to remind myself that a red day is just around the corner. So there it goes. Really, really nice push. Again, I only have 50 shares right now. So 50 shares, it's still pushing up. We just hit all-time highs on Tesla, 862. Thanks for keeping me sane. You are the only one who reminds me to be cautious with the approach. Yeah, and I just, and the reason that I try to do this is I know everyone else, it does such an amazing job, and I don't think this is a bad thing, but I think everyone else does such an amazing job hyping up and preparing you to succeed. I just want to prepare you for a worst case scenario, right? We do a great job during our live streams talking about the trades that we're making money on. Everyone just talks about the trades that they're making money on. I don't like to be a negative Nancy. You guys know that I'm never here to be negative, but I'm here to try to be as realistic as possible. So as you think that, and trust me, you guys have to admit that even for myself, sometimes I get too confident, and then I need to be reminded. I need that slap in the face that it's like when something pulls back very quickly and then it recovers, you were like, holy smokes, like I need to remember that, I'm not invincible. Like I can definitely lose. And that's just something that we have to prepare for. So wow. Wow, 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 wow. I like that, Kenny. I appreciate that. BBY. A lot of consolidation up here. Yeah, GPS, where's that at? Okay. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good, which is great to see, but almost too good. Almost too good. There it goes. Just hit $4,000 on the day. Dude, market's freaking cracked. I don't think I've ever so consistently in a week hit over $5,000. So I haven't done it today, right? I'm at 4,000. But if I hit $5,000 profit today, this will be my 4th day in a row hitting $5,000 profit. 4th day in a row. First day on Monday was 1,600. Second day, Tuesday, was 6,000. Wednesday, 5,000. Yesterday, over 5,000. I think it was like 5,800 yesterday. Are you investing? Are you trading? I'm trading, right? So big difference from investing. More than 100K in these days? Of course. Of course. So, I mean, you guys can see my positions, right? So, when I share my positions, I share my position size. So right now I have 50 shares on this, and then I have 220 shares on this. I think it's like cumulatively, I think I have like 150 and stuff like that around there. It's crazy. I just know that, you know, I guess I don't know. I just think it's, you know, we're going to see a pullback. It's not going to be that pretty. I'm just prepping for it. I think we all are. But want to pay for my tuition, right? I have to pay for my little sister's tuition. So I think I have enough tuitions to pay for. Do you plan on closing out your entire positions? I really like, and again, this is just my opinion, I really like the way that I'm approaching the market right now. I'm not saying that it's the best because I did miss out on Tesla. Tesla's up 5%. So if I was in with $100,000, if I held $100,000 worth of Tesla, I would be up $5,000 right now, nearly 6,000, right? But I'm not. Why? Because I only held 40 shares overnight. I love day trading it intraday, but I have to prepare for the worst. I can't just always think about that it's only going to continue to go up. So I really like that, you know, asking the question, do you plan to continue to sell all of your positions or hold all of it? I plan to reduce my position size more and more the more overbought it becomes, but still continue to day trade it aggressively intraday. Your laptop sounds like a spaceship, right? Yeah, I was freaking out. Tesla hitting $900 today. That would be crazy. I don't know. That seems a little definitely far-fetched, but we'll see. No, it's the same thing, Mark. It's just a different way of saying it, right? Intraday, right, just means within the same day. Day trading means the same thing, buying and selling within the same day. So, I just feel like people are more, when I say intraday, it's more specific. When people say day trade, a lot of people, let's be honest, turn their day trades into swing trades, right? So intraday is very specific. I'm buying and selling within the same day. So is there any way to invest in Tesla and day trade it at the same time? I mean, you can hold, like what I do is I at least hold a specific number of shares, or you can have two separate accounts. So I do have another account with Fidelity that I have larger positions in Facebook, Amazon, Tesla, that are much heavier, but I don't touch those. Those are ones that when it dips, I just buy more. When it pushes up, I just leave it. It all comes down to your intention, right? And this is why it's so important. This is why I always say that there's no right or wrong way to approach something. It's all just based off of your preference. And if you want to have two separate accounts for two different intentions, then you have the option of doing that. I like that, Jason. Congrats. Let's keep it consistent. What the heck? Strong push. Fernando, it's not that it's super low. I mean, it's obviously lower than this, but I buy quite a bit, consistently. So yeah, it's nothing crazy. What happened to Tesla just now? I know it's going berserk. But what do you guys have going on this weekend? We're going into the weekend. Can you guys believe the week is over? This has been one of the most eventful weeks ever. Like, I want you to think about how you feel this week. Okay? Because you guys know that we all have, and excuse my language, but we've all had shitty weeks, right? And it's when we question, do we want to continue to trade? All of that stuff, right? It's just like, oh man, this is horrible. And then we have weeks like this. But we're so obsessive of continuing to try to make money that we don't take time to smell the roses, in a say, right? It's crazy. So I want you to think about how you feel right now. You might feel like you're on top of the world. You might feel like you're invincible. Remember this, because it's not always going to be like this, right? Some of you guys might feel like you missed out on a couple, plays, whatever the case might be. It's like, but still, the overall market did really well. So most of you most likely did pretty well. So, it's just remember the peaks. So when you're at the lows, you can, remind yourself what you're working towards. This is why it's so important to have a balance. So, alrighty. But it seems like you guys have a pretty eventful plans for the weekend. So, always super pleased to hear that. Be safe, have fun, prepare, and yeah, can really go from there. But what is the quickest way to remove watch list items? You go like this, you click on it, it highlights it, and then you click backspace, and then you click enter. That's pretty quick, right? But yeah, no, I appreciate you guys' time. I hope and wish you guys nothing but an amazing weekend. I had a lot of fun with you guys this week. It's always super fun waking up in the morning and just seeing all the excitement you guys have. So we're going into the weekend. A lot of people love the weekends, but let's be honest, a lot of us just look forward to Mondays. So, we can do it all over again. So I'm really looking forward to Monday and seeing what we can put together and embracing the challenge. And like they say, right? Make sure that your line of work is something that you don't need a vacation from. And I think that we can all agree that when that excitement is there, it's definitely something that we're looking forward to doing because we simply enjoy it, not just what it is that we do, but of course with the people that we do it. So, continue working hard, continue following dreams, let your passion be what drives your success. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team. We'll see you guys in the Discord chat.